get ready, tune in, unwind. It's the Smoke World Podcast. It's time to talk about what's happening, baby. So run, don't crawl. It's the Smoke World Podcast. It's time to think, so go ahead and get yourself a smooth drink. It's the Smoke World Podcast. Light up your cigar, put your feet up, and don't go too far. So tune in weekly in your car, at home, or on your phone, and listen in the Smoke World Podcast, hosted by Stone.
What's up, folks? Welcome to another episode of Smoke World. I'm your host, Stone. So go grab that stick, go grab a glass, whatever you're drinking. Let's sit back and have that conversation. So we're here live tonight. Tonight we're live at a cigar dinner. The Cigar Concierge is putting on a dinner. We're having a nice meal, enjoying ourselves here. We got a guest. We got Sketches. We found Sketches. He's been over overseas, came back with the chicken pox and some other things that Robert Kennedy had him stay across the border with. But nonetheless, Sketches, what's up, man? You good?
What's going on, man? Yeah, man.
You know, how was that thing? I'm surprised they let you back in. And the this administration is a little gangster right now. They're not letting a lot of people back in with certain kind of little illness and ailments and stuff like that. You had a little spout or something overseas. I heard you got in. You said China?
I made it in. I brought something back from Wuhan, so they let me go in.
Okay. So y'all work something out.
Yeah.
You had to pay something.
Yeah. Like if I told you I had to kill you, everybody here died.
Oh, okay. We ain't trying to have that because we got a guest.
We have
a guest.
We don't want him to die.
But we don't want him to die. He has a nice cowboy hat on and everything, looking kind of like,
That's
from
nice
back
hat,
in the day. Special K Sunshine. Ha!
Come on, D. Sunshine, feel the heartbeat.
So listen, folks. Our guest, I'm excited to talk about our guest. He's using all kind of pseudonym names tonight. He said he was going to be the janitor, a.k.a. the doctor. But this individual, I want to give him his flowers right now. So if you guys been paying attention to Smoke World Podcast, the videos, this is the man that's been behind the videos. He's been instrumental. He's been blessing us, putting things together. He's been guiding us because, again, I'm new to this. And he's been a blessing to me, him and his wife, Lyric. Brother, what name you out? And what you say you're going to be the doctor, the janitor?
Yeah, I'm just the janitor.
Just the janitor. So the janitor, thank you for joining us on Smoke World Podcast. How you feel tonight, sir?
I'm super blessed, man. That's what's up.
Okay, get a little closer to that mic. You're talking real sexy right now like you Barry White.
Yeah, I'll take good care.
Yeah. So, okay, brother. So, first of all, you have an amazing story. First, I want to say thank you. Thank you. You've been a blessing to me. Oh, you definitely got a story.
Yeah,
brother.
you put the fire in our ass.
Yeah, but it's not even that. Just the background, your story. This is what I love about people, to sit back on these mics and have this conversation, because people see the glory but don't know the backstory or how you got to this point. So we're gonna ask. I always ask my guests, about a little demographics, where you're from. So we're gonna let you take that opportunity to tell us a little bit where you're from, because you went a couple places, like you was a military kid, but you wasn't in the military. So we're not gonna hold that against you.
I didn't know that.
I'm from Chester, Pennsylvania.
Chester, will be shooting people at? That
Yeah,
Chester?
that's where.
Not like the Westchester, but
Sorry,
Chester.
No, Chester.
Oh, dang.
CPA for
When you
sure.
get shot in the chest.
Yeah.
Two to the head, one to the body.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. They normally be vice versa, two to the body, one to the head, but over there, two to the head, one to the body.
Right there. Right, that's the spot.
Okay, so you're from Chester, but you stayed in Chester for how long before you kind of made a move to do what you're doing? Because this is a path.
Wow, yeah, I stayed in Chester till I was 20. 20. 'Cause I came to Delaware when I was 20.
You're only 22 now, so
Yeah.
So you did 20 years in Chester?
Yeah, hard labor.
So you talking about junior high school, middle school, all of the high school, all of that?
Yep. And right when I was going to college, I went to the Philadelphia Art Institute. And I found out about this guy down here giving out free classes. My grandmother paid $22,000 for. So I was like, let me go down Delaware, where it's free state, tax free and free classes. And I came down here and started working with Twin.
Okay, so how did you find out about that? You being from Chester, how did that information disseminate to you? How did you become aware of that information?
That's a real.
Let's go back to history. What was going on when you left? Because Chester was on the map.
Come on, man. Why you got to bring that up, man?
You from New York? Nothing, man. I was never of Chester, man. I never been a dealer. I never been in the streets. People gave me respect because of the other family members that I had that was from the streets.
Statute of limitations.
and then the older generation were judges and all of that kind of stuff. So people kind of gave me the green light through stuff, man.
Okay.
I as a lot of stuff I didn't get involved with.
Okay.
And you end up down in Delaware.
Yeah, I came down to the free state.
The first state, free state.
Yeah,
Tax
that's what
free
they-
too.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so
Tax
now you
free.
mentioned the guy Twin. See, now people from Delaware know who Twin is.
Yeah.
We're not Delawareans. You know, this guy's from Brooklyn. I'm from Philly. You're from Chester, and that's why I was curious to know, how did you find out about this guy Twin?
That is a really good question, man. I really don't remember.
So how long ago was it?
Oh boy. Yeah, it was a minute. It was a minute ago. I really don't remember how I found Twin. I know that I remember that he was giving out free what I was paying for, and I wanted to see what that was all about.
Okay, so people listening probably don't know what we're talking about. When you say free, this is
So it's a video production workshop. Twin Brown used to teach behind the scenes of video production workshop to the community. He was the founder of Comcast Cable here in the state of Delaware.
Really?
And so when I found that out, I was like, let me go down there and check him out. He had all this equipment, and for a while, and then he found out that I was a twin, and so we kind of got real close. And I was
Twin.
Yeah, I'm a twin. Yeah, I'm a twin.
twin, like name twin,
Twin
or like
brother?
twin,
You
like
I got a twin brother. Ron.
No, you.
Why he
really?
never came here?
Yeah. So me and my brother is the exact opposite.
Okay.
He's bald headed. He wears glasses. He drinks. He wears his clothes off. He ain't. We the opposite. You ain't gonna see my brother in no suit unless it's a
Okay.
funeral or something. He ain't gonna wear nothing like.
Is
that.
he still down in Chester?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know you had a twin. Okay, that's interesting to know. Okay, so now you come down to Delaware, and out of curiosity, I don't know if you know this background. Where did Twin get his information or his knowledge from, and how did he get started?
Twin was black.
Yeah.
A black guy doing this.
Yeah.
Back in,
Yeah.
I guess, what, early 90s?
Yeah, well, Twin's been doing this for I think when he retired, it was 67 years in the community.
Wow.
So he died in his 80s.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was you like you weren't one of his first students, obviously, but
No, I was one of the final long-lasting students. So as he was approaching to the final stages, when I started kind of taking over the class and workshop, and then I actually decided to move. So I was doing films in Philly while I was doing stuff down here, and I met Charles Dutton, and he's like, "Man, you should take your things
Charles who?
serious."
yeah, that's
Charles Dutton.
Yeah.
Rock.
Yeah, The Rock.
But the TV show was hot. Was it still going on? Wasn't it at the time?
No. This is around 2015.
Oh, 15. Okay.
This is around 2015. He said, "Man, you should take this real serious, man. You should go to Atlanta." So I left Twin, went down to Atlanta, came up on a couple of projects.
I'm saying when you got to Atlanta, what do you do? What's the first thing you do when you went to Atlanta?
First thing I did is I called my cousin and told her that I was there, and she was actually interning on the Walking Dead, and she got me. That was my first job.
Whoa.
Yeah, yeah. See, we ain't know nothing about it. Folks, listen. Okay, The Walking Dead. So you
I was an
part
editor.
of the production.
No, I was an editor.
So that's
for
still
Walking
production
Whoa.
somewhat. It still falls in production,
That's
no?
grade A.
Dead. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you know he had like 27 seasons of Walking Dead. So, but I don't know what season that was. I can't. I used to watch. That
Oh, I
show.
watched it all
Yeah,
and all the
I would've-
spinoffs.
Yeah, I didn't. I started losing
So
track.
they didn't let
Walking
us take
Dead and
nothing
the Project,
home,
they got a
man.
lot of
I had
spinoffs.
to go on location and edit at their location, so they ain't give us none of that.
Okay, so interesting. So you went down to Atlanta and you started doing the editing. Okay, and how did that come about? I guess you had to meet the right people. Because somebody's listening to this getting inspired right now.
Yeah. So again, it is about who you know. So I did that, and then that job was over. And actually, as it was ending, I had another opportunity to do another job before I even left that job.
Oh.
So you was getting jobbed up.
So you resumed it. You used that resume to get the other one?
To be honest, that's why I started off with is who you know. I never showed no resume. I didn't even have a resume then.
Just about just your skill set, and they knew you could do some things.
Was
Saw your
in
work.
there, and he was like, "Nah, you still doing production?" I'm like, "Yeah, I came down and do production." And so.
So what your cousin do?
He's an actor.
Actor. SAG and everything?
Okay. Yep. And after that, then I did Have and Have Nots. I was an editor on Have and Have Nots.
That's the comedy with the two girls? No.
No, that's Tyler Perry's production.
Oh, Tyler Perry, yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you're
so-
just moving along.
Yeah,
So
I
you
just
got on
did
Tyler
that.
Perry's studio.
Heck no, man. Listen, I don't. If I don't come this close and or speak to you, I don't consider that meeting somebody. So I've never met Tyler Perry.
Wow.
He was looking for you.
I've never met him.
Okay, so but you worked on the
Right,
production
right,
team.
worked on the
parts.
production.
Okay.
If it's important, we can take a commercial break.
No, we gonna get this over with.
He came to you. I want to make sure.
Yeah.
He looked like, I mean, the janitor owed him some money, so he had that
Yeah.
look like, yo, I'm gonna bust his ass if he don't give me my money. So
He's in the
might be-
podcast, and he
this
looking at me
might be
like,
saving his ass right now.
Yeah, sure enough. That's what I'm trying to stay on here.
Like-
Stay on here. Y'all saving me right now.
Yeah. Instead of like, he like, look,
tell him come see me. Tell him to come see me.
Yeah, you need to get the fuck up off that mic right now. I need to holler at him right now. I'm like, yeah, okay, hold on, give us a minute, buddy.
So that second job you got. Oh, you about to go? You want to take the break? The second job you got, was it major?
Man, I think you asking the wrong person that, because what's major to me, because I've experienced so many things, I don't know what is major.
That's the turning point where, yeah, I'm going to stay in Atlanta.
No, because I immediately left after that. So if that's what it is, no.
Bernie Mac style.
I met my wife in Atlanta while I was working on that project. She's from Vegas, so we decided to go to Vegas because it was never a plan to stay in Atlanta. So we went to Vegas, ended up setting up a studio and all that stuff out there, and then we came back to Atlanta.
Okay, so did you work out in Vegas? Did you guys do any type of production, filming in Vegas?
We did a lot of our own stuff. We did a lot of our own stuff.
Okay, you did a lot of your own stuff. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I did do some projects out there, but nothing big. I actually did a film on Lifetime with Eric Roberts while we were out in Vegas.
Okay.
But we didn't even shoot that in Vegas. We shot that in North Carolina. But I got the job out there in Vegas.
Okay. Wow. Now pause for the calls.
Pause for the call.
But yeah, so now this is Sketches. I'm listening to this story. Now I'm going to ask him when he comes back. It might be inappropriate, but I'm going to still ask the question on how he got connected with the networks, because I did my own research on like getting with Apple TV, Roku.
It ain't easy.
No, individuals can't.
Yeah, you can't.
You have to be an established production company,
right,
to even pitch to those entities.
I think you got to know somebody at the same time and having both. I think you got to have both.
I want to ask that question when he comes back. So I don't know if he want to give that secret recipe up. I don't know if it's a secret or not, but I'm going to ask that question. You think so?
I think it is. I wouldn't say. I wouldn't give it away,
because I did a little research on it. Like, how does one get to be able to pitch their show on Roku? Then it says, okay, entities, personal people cannot. Only production companies can produce. So, oh, he's back here. All right, thanks for. So I had a question. Now you can tell me about my business because it might be a.
No, you go.
Well, no, because you don't know the question is yet. But
I don't do porn.
Oh damn! That ain't what I heard.
I
That's why I heard he was called the janitor.
You don't do porn? Don't do what?
Diddy.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
Well, I mean, you got stories with that too, but we ain't gonna go there just yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part.
You know, he'll do porno, but he won't edit it or film it. But he'll put it out there.
Oh, I thought he was gonna be an actor. I didn't think about the production side of it.
You a producer, but you just don't want no part of it. You put a crew out there, and you want no part of it. You'll do that.
Somebody said if you get $100,000 right now to work for this.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Of course you're gonna get it done. Of course.
Sure enough.
I do have a question. So now, because you're on different platforms like the Roku, the Apple TV. Now I did a little research, but now I don't know if this is a secret or not. Then you can say, hey, mind your business, don't. We're not going to disclose that information because individuals cannot just pitch to these type entities, Apple TV, Roku. It has to be a production company. So when did you put your production company together with you and your wife, you and Larry? When did y'all decide to say, you know what, we're going to start a production company because we see there is maybe a need, because I don't know how many black production companies there are.
Well, we didn't decide to do anything.
Oh, okay.
I was a production company, or should I say I was a independent production company before I came to Atlanta. When I met my wife, it was actually on a production, and I was kind of telling them, hey, listen, I need help with, making this a business, doing this legit, and I'll stay in this production. And nobody was listening to me but her. I mean,
Shout out. We gotta get a shout out to
Lyric. That's his
Yeah,
wife.
we gotta-
His wife
we
is
gotta give
beautiful
shout out to
person.
her,
Yeah,
man.
even the people that brought me there, they brought me there under the impression that they were going to help me with the production, but they were talking about their production, and I'm like,
Have you noticed in the industry it happens a lot?
yeah. Again, man, people, man,
If you want to do something, you gotta do it on your own, man.
yeah. That's the reason why I ended up accumulating a lot of airtime, because I learned that you can have any kind of project that you want if you,
You
have
said
no way-
airtime?
Yeah.
He's trying to
Own
answer
the
the question.
Own.
Yeah.
Huh?
Of course.
No, I'm saying that's
How you get that airtime? That's
Yeah, I was like, yeah. How's that?
Because you could buy it. I
Oh.
was slick. Listen, I was slick. So I took the job as a director of operation for Comcast. So I was already directing and doing all that kind of stuff. But with Comcast, when I was working with Twin, when I went out to Atlanta, I said, hey, I was running the TV station back in Delaware, and they called back here and gave me all of the big
references.
ups.
right.
And so I end up becoming the director of operation for TV down there. So with that
TV
being
down
said-
where?
Atlanta.
Jesus Christ.
So with that being said, I was like, okay, well, I see how this air thing works. I see how this airtime works. Let me buy some of this.
Okay.
One of the things I learned from 20s, like, us people, meaning black, don't own airtime. We don't own the airwaves. And so once you own the airwaves, you can play whatever you want to play. And I always give this theory that this story that if you ever heard a song that you hated it when you first heard it, but over time you find yourself keep singing it, well, you have the power of doing that when you own the airtime. So you can make anybody a superstar at that point.
Right.
So I did that with TV airtime. So I can run whatever movie that I want to run and keep playing it, or whatever commercial, and just
Right.
keep playing it until they find themselves singing it.
Is that market? I mean, because now you might have did that a few years ago, but is that market still open like that today? And if it is, probably much more expensive, like anything else.
No. So once you own the airtime, you better keep it.
Okay, that's smart.
And by being the director of operation, I can understand and see the back end of networks and know where the time slots is and things of that nature. So you
How
learn.
long was you a Comcast director?
I'm still currently the director of operation in Atlanta, and currently supposedly they shut down the station here. So I came here and inherited the position with Twin, which is he's the founder of it. So they made me the president of the organization. So I don't know if you can say that's still existing, because right now they're showing reruns or a blank screen.
Are you serious?
Absolutely.
Is that Channel 28?
Yes, sir.
Wow. So
I just put my whole.
okay,
I
so
got bad
now
stuff.
this is very interesting to me. So right now, folks, if you're listening, so Channel 28 is a station that's here in Delaware, and it's a local station. So now, because you are putting things together here, you're kind of fresh still putting things together. So you're able to almost reinvent or kind of bring some new content to that station if you have it. So folks who are listening, you need to get in contact with the janitor, because he can put you on TV. That's basically
Well, this is the thing. When I came here, I had really no interest in broadcasting just to Delaware, because I had my own server in Atlanta. My thing was creating a new station that would allow people outside of Delaware or the entire Delaware. Right
mainly
now,
no
Channel
low
28.
income. Mainly no income and people that can't.
I say community. It's not about low income. I'm not even interested in how much money that you are or are not making. My thing is, are you interested in putting on information that the community need to know to empower them? That's it. So whatever community that is, that's what my interest. My interest was 28. So you can't see 28 in Dover.
Right. No, you're right.
So my thing was a lot of seniors watch Comcast. Right now, you can take in your head about 10 of your friends. How many of them actually have cable?
Yes.
Without even so that wasn't even a market for me when I came here. So I've already created a CCC TV network, specifically starting with Delaware content.
Okay.
That you can watch it in. If you got Fire Stick, Apple TV, Roku, you can watch it.
Because that's what streaming. Yeah, streaming is pretty much
Right,
where
streaming
it's
is
at
where.
right now.
Yeah, Twin fought for that for a whole bunch of years, and now I understand what he was fighting for, saying that cable was going out, and so that's what I did. I invested in Roku, Apple, Fire Stick, and Android.
Android.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's also on Android.
Okay. So this is very interesting. This is very interesting, Don. Okay, the janitor. He got the doctor. He's got many names.
You got an ashtray.
You got an ashtray? You need an ashtray, buddy? Right here. Maybe this little steel thing right here. You could just do a little dump in there. That look like a little fire pit. All right, so now you've done that, so this is amazing. You have all those, and like I said, I'm going back to the almost original question.
Okay.
Now you can almost say, again, mind my business. Because individuals cannot, because I looked and researched it, cannot promote or solicit the Roku's, Apple TV.
Hulu's.
Right. It has to be a production company. So somebody would need to come through you. If somebody's interested, listen to this now, saying, hey, you know what? I wanted to start my own little show, podcast, or whatever it may be.
TV show, movie.
Yes. But again, airtime is everything. You can start all that, but they have no place to play it.
Right.
You got nothing. You just on your phone, social media, you got your little 10 followers. And I'm not hating on that, but that's all who's going to see it. So somebody would need to get in contact with somebody like yourself or your wife so they can get to a broader audience to be able to view. Again, you said you still got Atlanta, you have Delaware.
Say California. I remember you saying California also,
Nevada,
right?
Yeah.
You got Roku, Fire Stick. So, I mean, again, you got multiple platforms for someone to be able to stream their content. So if they wanted to get in contact, because we're going to do this twice, how will one get in contact with you?
Go to the website, ccctvnetworks.com.
That's S, Networks.
Right.
Okay, gotcha. So they could go there, put their information in, and get in contact with you because they're listening like,
Yeah, it's a nice
superstar.
website. I've been on it a couple of times.
I've been in multiple
Yeah.
times. Okay, so because again, we appreciate you, spending your little bit of time here. We do appreciate you. I know you're busy.
Sure.
Sketches. We've been doing some things with the doctor, the janitor. Watch yourself. He got his hat. His hat's bumping the mic because he got this big giant ghillie hat on. But we're not going to talk about that.
My bad.
We ain't going to talk about his big ghillie hat. We're doing the Smoke World podcast. So if folks are looking to see the Smoke World podcast, yeah, I'm going to be a shameless plug. Yeah, we're doing it. Yeah, I'm going to go there. Where can they go? Starting maybe in a month or two because we're recording this in August, end of August. In a month or two, where can maybe one find the Smoke World podcast? Because nobody believes me when I tell them anything.
Okay. It will be on Connect to Your City. It will be on Beeman. It will be on Comcast.
I don't even know what those are myself.
So it's if you have
Beeman.
what's that?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is
It's
myself.
the
I'm
Beeman
sorry.
Network. So you just
Where can you find that at? I mean, if I go
on Roku,
On Roku.
Fire Stick.
I have Roku. I have a Roku TV.
yeah, I have that too.
Yeah. So you just go to Connect to Your City and you go to Beeman Channel Network and you'll see it.
So you can actually go
Actually-
into that
actually,
little
so
search
when we're
thing
talking
and,
about-
and type it in. Wow.
Yeah. So actually, for your network, you asked me a little bit early, but we're going to plaster your show. The Smoke World podcast is going to be on all of our networks. Well, should I say all of them that accept it? So we got some gospel networks that we
Okay.
can't
Obviously, right.
put
That
that
don't
on there.
fit.
But
Right.
yeah, we're going to. That is one of the shows that will be plastered on all of the channels that accept it.
Well, and if I said that, he wouldn't believe me. I don't know if it.
Oh, well, very
Maybe
very
he said it
shortly
again.
we'll
they
have
didn't hear
a
it. Say, can you say it again? They didn't hear it. They're gonna be on what network?
Connect to Your City, Beeman.
Beeman.
It will be on Comcast. We will definitely run it on our Comcast in Vegas and Atlanta and whatever Delaware decide to get off of showing reruns.
Yeah, what's going on with okay? So now what's going on with Delaware and everything?
And what do we
Is there
have
politics?
to do as a people to get that moving?
Say it again.
What we got to do as a people to get that moving?
Hold on, let's go back to this
boy.
Delaware thing. Okay,
In
what is
Delaware.
it? Because you know what's funny? Because
Can I
somebody
not say
came
no
to
names?
a church came to me, and they said they were on the Delaware station, but I know we had a conversation. You said they had kind of fell off. What is it that they need, or what is it that needs to happen, if you know, for them to bring that back to the community?
Because we're recording, I got to keep this clean. So, from my understanding,
You ain't gotta keep, this
Yeah,
ain't no
keep
BBC.
nothing
You can say,
Yeah,
fuck
because-
them motherfuckers.
yeah,
But, yeah, I know you're
I
saying
don't-
no, because your name is the janitor, so we don't know who he is.
yeah. So really, the city don't know what to do with the station right now. that is a clean way of putting it. that
Okay,
they-
so
yeah.
who's in charge? Would this be political in the sense of, okay, you need to talk to such and such, they run this station, and they're looking to get new content? Is it that type of thing, or is it the
it's
fact
like
that
some type of
they just didn't have
public
enough
relations
content?
or something
Now,
like that?
so the real deal situation is Comcast has pulled back its funds to run the station. The city don't want to pick up the tab for running the station. But again, when I came here with just under $400,000 worth of equipment, so I don't need this station, its equipment or anything. So
Right.
I'm actually offering to, again, be passed the torch as twin and allow me to run the station. But that's a process. It's a process. They had a previous person running the station. That person is no longer there, so they can't just put somebody else in. Just
Really?
because I had, yeah.
So
That's what I was
so
told.
it's a board meeting and everybody got to sit down and
yeah. They have to, go through the process of getting someone else in, or just deciding to turn away totally. But I have been speaking to some elected officials, and they're working on trying to make that happen. But it's not a one person's call, because it's a board and it's the city.
I know some people.
Well,
I know some powerful people.
Well, you can talk to those people and tell them
Because I
hurry
need
up.
to know. Well, we'll talk off air, but I need to know what you need, because I know some people who got some power.
Sure
and because it's always about some politics. It's always political. I mean,
Absolutely,
that's
absolutely.
what it is at that point in time. Okay, so I didn't know that. But before we let you go, I need you to give out that information again, because again, folks is going to be calling me. Don't call me. Reach out to the janitor, aka Cowboy, the doctor. What's that information? How can they reach you again, sir?
ccctvnetworks.com. Everything is on there. A previous word, some of the new stuff is on there. How to put a show on, how to make arrangements to meet with me, all of that is in
Because
there.
you actually give classes too, so there's a way
Absolutely,
for people to sign up for
absolutely.
classes.
That's on there too now, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I teach before and behind the scenes of TV and film production. We did do a little bit of it this summer. I was hoping to do more, but right now we're about to start getting into film.
Right, so that's another thing.
so-
That's another aspect that you do offer as far
Yeah,
as acting
yeah.
classes, because you're doing film,
Absolutely.
and you're actually making some movies, and you're actually looking for talent. So folks can kind of get with you.
So because you always casting pretty much somebody who really that's actor.
Yeah, but
so-
y'all really got the wrong person here. So let me explain this.
No,
to
we
you.
don't.
Am I looking for cast? No. My company is DeFam Films, right? And I believe in family, and my production team is family. And so when a job or a movie come aboard, I'm going to pick the people that was around me. I'm not going to start opening up a net and bring in actors that was not with us in the beginning. You can't come
Yep.
to my table,
Right.
and
Right.
come up when you
You
just
got
come
people
out of
who's
the blue.
dedicated.
Right.
Understand.
So I have some people that I've met since I've been here, and they work with us. You know what I mean? When we didn't have all that, or when we wasn't doing all of that, those are the individuals that are going to be in the film. Now, I do have a team, which is they will open it up and take casting, and they will be picking people. So that's why I say, am I? No.
Gotcha.
With the team, yes, they can apply and go through the process and get picked to be in the film. But
Okay.
for me, I'm not picking nobody that I don't know.
Roger that. Now, I always ask my guests this: is there anything I didn't ask that you might have wanted to share?
Oh
with
yeah,
the
the 501
501
well,
nonprofit.
nonprofit.
yeah.
So I'm really waiting for a young man that kind of really schooled me. I'm new to the nonprofit sector. We do have a nonprofit community communication corporation, which is in good standards for over 57 years. But I know nothing about nonprofit. But I do have an announcement.
Proceed.
So the
Breaking
nonprofit
news.
is a 501c3. I
Okay.
now have a 501c4. As of Monday, I am a lion.
A what?
Lion.
Oh, shoot. That's how it works.
Yes. So we created a new Lions group. It's called DMG Lions
Wow,
Club.
that out,
just
yeah.
shout that out.
Yeah,
Drink to that.
So we are.
Congrats.
Our plan is to be the first media source for all of the Lions International.
Wow.
Wow, congratulations on
Yeah,
big
so it's gonna be like the Lion News.
yes.
You know what I mean? But we ain't doing no news though.
Why not? Why we can't do the news?
I mean,
Why
I say
why we can't
news
do
is
street
news.
news?
News is
Information.
Like,
It's
we're
information.
reporting it. We're not.
No, that's
Why we
just-
can't do that?
Hold on a
saying,
second.
how about you do that?
But wait a
So
minute.
it's a
We
channel.
can't
so
do that. I wanna
listen,
do that.
It is a channel, so we're able to
I'm a
do all
researcher.
of that.
Yeah.
We're able to do all of that. I
News
just
has
never.
different definitions. So when you say news, that's more like information.
Right, information. We're
So I
definitely
wanna
into
do the news.
information. We're so
Everything that's- every murder that happened in Delaware, Delaware should know about it.
No. Listen, I'm the wrong person for that. Again, y'all got the wrong person sitting here. Listen,
We do have the
I
wrong
believe that you got 3, 6, 10 news for that kind of information.
29 till.
What?
29.
Yeah,
Whatever. I think that there are enough stations of people talking about who got shot in
In Delaware?
Well, no,
period. I mean, the news cover all of that. My thing is, we want to stay positive. I want to know,
Yes.
who graduated, who
No,
went to the
everything.
NFL,
All of
and-
that.
only that.
Oh, you want only that?
Yeah,
That's fine.
I don't want
That's still
people to
news.
turn in,
I thought-
tune in, and hear about who got shot.
No, that's
I think
not-
that
no.
you should go to Channel 10, Channel 3.
There's
Channel
enough.
6.
Yeah, there's enough platforms that cover
Right.
that type of information.
Right,
You're going to
right,
be covering a different type of information.
Exactly.
I could do
So
that.
it could be news.
I can do that.
Exactly.
Okay.
Positive.
That's even better.
Making the
That's even
positive
mentally better.
outshine the negative. That's,
Make it where there's no negativity at all.
yeah,
have
at
a
least
no
we-
negative
and not saying
news
that it's not
station.
happening.
I like that.
It's
No
just saying that
negative
we're
No
not covering
negative
it.
TV.
No negative TV.
Yeah, we might steal that.
I like that. I like that. No negative
Yo, for
TV.
real.
You always coming up with some
Now he
great
didn't come
stuff.
up
No,
with that.
I
Came
just-
out
I
there.
just
He
post-
bit that off of me.
No, I just posted something. I said I didn't watch news for 3 days. I felt good as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I turned that
Yeah.
motherfucker on today. Shooting in goddamn Minneapolis. Messed my whole day up.
I don't watch the news.
Messed my whole day
I don't
up.
watch I don't read the paper. I don't do none of that. And listen,
Well,
I'm gonna
Cowboy-
say I'm gonna say Twin did that to me.
Cowboy,
he let
you-
me see
you-
behind
last-
the scenes of all of these churches that he was working with and all this kind of stuff. I was like, man,
Respectfully, Cowboy.
Yeah.
You ain't. Your last movie was Coming to America, the first one.
Yeah.
So we're not going to
Yeah.
use you as a barometer.
Yeah, that's
about what
no,
you
no,
watch.
no. I take it back. I just got finished watching the interview with Denzel Washington.
Okay,
he
sir.
don't watch his movies.
No, that's cool. That's fine. But I'm talking about Cowboy. I
None
guess.
of them.
No, that's fine. I saw that. But Cowboy hasn't watched the movie. So
Yeah.
you
Coming
mentioned
to America was
you
my
He
mentioned
got
last movie.
Denzel beat. Denzel said the last movie he saw was Mississippi. No, what was that movie?
No. Denzel is a little bit more modern than I guess, and we love him. But he hasn't seen
movie he
anything.
said?
If you mentioned anything, you never heard of Dragnet, Drink Champs, stuff that's going on in the community. He's never heard of this, but that's okay.
Oh,
Go
I
back.
never heard of
minute.
Drink Champs.
no.
You know-
So my thing is this, man. Because I work
You listen to
on
rap music?
films. No, not if I don't come in contact with the person. So my thing is this: if I don't, because I'm I was a music engineer first before I got into film, right? And then I got into film. My thing is that if I don't come in contact with you, I don't support the music or the film. Is because I found myself trying to do something like it. I could be more creative because I'm so thinking about something. If I see something, then I'm gonna be trying to do something like it. And so I just like, let me just not look at that. I don't want to look at
Okay.
that. And I got to a point to where when I look at movies, I'm more disassembling. I'm not enjoying the movie.
Right.
I'm
You-
sitting there
you
like,
an- you
oh, I know what
analyze.
camera they use to do
Right.
that, and I know
My
what
wife told
effect
me
they
to
do
stop doing
that.
that.
What shots they use.
It's
My wife
hard for
told
me
me
to
to stop
stop
doing that.
It's hard for me to stop.
I do the same
My
thing.
wife said stop
it's
doing
hard.
that.
It's hard.
I stopped doing that. I
It's
can't do
hard.
that no more.
Yeah.
I enjoy the movie now. I
can't
started
do it.
watching Tubi and don't look at it.
Yeah, don't look at the
Don't
the
look
color,
at it.
the
Don't look
mistakes,
at
and
it.
all that. I can't help it. It
Like,
just
why is his watch off?
yeah.
was
He
it-
had a watch on
He had a
before,
watch.
now he got a watch. Like all of that.
Or
I
the gun
looked at
shoots
everything.
and it's locked back. Like, wait a minute. You
Yeah,
can't be
yeah,
shooting.
yeah.
You shot one shot. Your
Yeah,
gun
yeah. That's
slides
me.
locked back.
That's me. So I just don't even do it, man. I just just stay away from it and be like, let me just work on my own stuff.
All right, so
you know what?
okay.
Man, that's what's up, brother. Well, listen, Cowboy, aka the janitor. Thank you for being a guest on Smoke World. Again, like I said, I'm gonna give you flowers. Thank you for being patient, instructing me, giving me guidance. Because again, I'm new to the video. You and your wife, I wanted to say thank you. Give y'all flowers to y'all folks. If you don't have nobody that's giving you the right direction in production, you need to get in contact with him.
Sure enough.
That's right.
Well, That is it. Smoke World Podcast is the IG.
Hold on for a
Oh,
second.
wait a minute. Okay, stand by.
How did, and I haven't done an interview. Let me try to think. When have I ever done an interview? This
Right,
will
never.
be my first interview, right?
Because
And
you're
I'm
that
on
kinda
the
guy.
Smoke World Podcast. How come I didn't get offered no smoke? Y'all didn't do the smoke thing. Y'all didn't,
Well, you
y'all
had a
didn't do
cigarette.
none
You
of
had a
that?
cigarette.
You had cigarette.
Oh, you had a Newport.
cigarette. I get.
You had a Black and
yeah,
Mild.
smoke
So I
crack.
must got
We
we
can
gonna
smoke
let you.
crack.
We gonna let you
Cigarette talk right
smoke
now.
your Black and
You
Mild, your
smoke
Lucy.
crack.
He had 2 Lucy's in his
You
pocket.
smoke crack, don't you?
Yeah,
You smoke crack, don't you?
Y'all got the expensive.
He had 2 Lucy's for $1.
Yeah. The Chinese ones. You got the Chinese
Exactly. So
Newports.
we don't judge, though. We don't judge.
don't.
So thank you for
That's
that.
right.
Appreciate you.
Love you
All
long
right,
time.
folks, listen. We appreciate y'all listening. We do not take for granted when we turn these mics on that y'all tune in. Thank you for being part of the Smoke World Podcast, and we look forward to doing some big things. We got the video going on, so we appreciate y'all. Y'all take care and be safe. Peace out.
Peace.
It's the Smoke World Podcast. It's time to talk about what's happening, baby. So run, don't cry.